What up, though, guys? It's Kush Coffee and Games. We're back with some more Mass Effect Andromeda. This episode, let me quickly check my mic, make sure everything's working. You know how it is, guys. Perfect, everything's actually working today. Alright, so, today we are going to be following up on Trail of Hope, returning the Moshai to Aya, and seeing what pops up after.
Old orbit is steady.
Didn't realize there was still a quest there to be finished. Know your enemy. Alright, Trail of Hope, back to Aya it is. My theory is that once we're done with Aya, it should open up more exploration options.
I can feel the Scourge's drag on the ship.
At least it keeps Aya hidden.
God damn, though. Like, your home system is just not having a good day. Alright. Day out on Aya, movie night snacks, trading favors, and recovering the past. Oh. Alert. Aya is a sovereign world of the Angara. All initiative personnel must conform to early contact protocols. Right. What's up, guys? We're back.
Stars and skies light our way.
Stars and skies light our way.
She knows how to play to a crowd.
She's the Moshai.
It's her job. Sort of.
Welcome home.
I never thought I'd see it again. Without the Resistance and the Pathfinder, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah, no doubt I did the fucking hard part.
We made a good team.
We freed more than just the Moshai. But we had to leave the enemy fortress intact.
We have a lot to talk about.
We very much so
I promised to
do.
lead the Pathfinder to Aya's vault.
Time is a factor. No rush. I'm not going to be
You're still
greedy about it.
recovering. Take your time. I'm not going anywhere.
Not without our help.
I'll prepare the vault for your arrival. A shuttle will bring you to me when it's ready.
Thank you, Moshai.
We've been alone against the Ket for too long. You've proven it doesn't have to be that way. It's time we discussed an alliance between our people.
That is definitely a great idea.
We're happy to make room for you on the Nexus.
We'll provide an embassy here as well. Our city is open to you. Join us.
Well done, Joel. Report for reassignment.
I need to stay with the Pathfinder.
Definitely welcome.
Jarl has already become a valued member of my crew.
Of course he has. I see the benefit. Request granted.
I need to file a mission report. Don't leave Aya without me.
Nah, don't worry, bro. Not that big of a dick. Docking access controls. Does that Does this take me down? This has got to pretty much take me back to my ship. Yeah, docking to the Tempest. To the Tempest, gotcha. So that is the shuttle to Aya's vault. We're going to check this place out, though, now that we actually have the chance. Probably, yeah, I was going to say, pick up a few side quests along the way, complete a whole bunch of side quests along the way. Definitely checking out the Quartermaster. Got a lot of fucking people to talk to. Oh my god, we're going to go broke here. I can already see this being a thing. Alright, so we got to deliver the weapons. We're at the docks. I would like to take a little peek around this way, see if there's anybody to talk to, or anything to scan. Oh, fast travel station. Well, ain't that a little fucking handy? I'm not going to the vault yet. That's for damn sure. All right, nothing over here. I'm surprised I can't scan these plants, but I guess if we're in a proper alliance, they're probably feeding us data on the plants anyways. Sup, Usopp?
Came back.
I have bad news. Your supplier, Keldo, the Ket got him.
Thank you for confirming how he died. You have his supplies?
Someone died. This was Ephra's test.
Keldo ran weapons for the Resistance. You were his contact.
Good, good. Continue.
Ephra asked you to test me, see how I'd handle myself.
And I told him you were smart.
The Ket had your weapons. I got them back.
Yes, all of them. And Keldo's killer's dead. This is good. You're honest, Pathfinder. Reliable. I'll tell Ephra you did well.
Thanks, bro.
I appreciate it. I do want our people to get along, help each other.
You proved it. This time at least. Need to get the weapons where they belong, but Keldo would want me to help you. I have things you can use, and I want to see your credits for myself. Trade?
Sounds good. Works for me.
Resources are scarce for us. If you'll take credits, I'll trade.
It's a start. My inventory's open to you.
Haha, yeah. Ooh, Cobra RPG times 5. Wow. Eezo! I think I needed about that much, too. Platinum. Vanadium. Oh my god. We might be able to make the sword. Oh my god. We've already spent 5k. That only helped a little. Ah! Shit. Oh, man. Well, that can go. I'm not going to be using a hash. Not going to be using... Well... No, I'm probably not going to be using that at all. Not going to be using the Indra. I don't like the full auto. It was great in the previous game's multiplayer, but it's not my thing here. Biotic Amplo, Omni Blade. I can deal with about 2k. Let's go, guys.
Please don't scratch the fuel line coupling. The boss will notice.
It's a fuel line. We're supposed to get scratched up.
Not according to him.
You're actually afraid to say his name. It's Ephra.
Shh. Not so loud.
Ephra. Your shuttle's ready. Scott, you heard me?
Sorry about that, guys. Needed a bit of a drink of water. Just woke up, so it's a little early for coffee. But, I will be rocking a coffee soon. Can't be Kush Coffee and Games without the other two. Alright, well. Open sesame. Memorial Gardens. Where does this go? To where and for what? Port Captain's Computer and Garen Shuttle Model. I'll take that. How's it going?
I appreciate that.
Alright, the following items are cleared for immediate shipment to Vold. 3 crates of solar heater replacement parts, mixed. 4 cases of freeze-dried nutrient paste. 20 crates GD-75 ammunition, explosive rounds. 6 crates of reinforced heat-retaining synthetic fabric. This item has been quarantined pending port captain review. 3 unmarked cases of Marleya bottles, cask dates unknown. Oh. My love. Just 1 second. Alright, my love, I never planned to leave. Each moment I spend with you only brought me joy, even though you've never understood what you meant to me. There were moments I could have shown you how I really feel, but I wasn't brave enough. Now that you could have accepted me, now I have to go and I don't think I'm coming back. I hope for a day when we owe nothing to anyone. I dream of a moment when we find each other again and claim the lives we always should have led. Okay. Jesus, this place is already turning out to just... Oh! Oh! I didn't realize that door actually opened. Shit. You learn something new every day. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's everything in here. Information Bulletin Update 4598A. Vold Victory Drive. Vold's people desperately need basic supplies. If your family can spare nutrient paste, unused clothing, outdoor survival gear, machine parts, tools, extra weapons, and ammunition, it could make the difference between life and death for those resisting the Ket conquest. Place donated items in the nearest Victory Drive station of your residential complex. Moshae Sefa has returned. The rumors are true. Our beloved Moshae has been rescued from the Ket by brave members of the Resistance aided by the Milky Way visitors. The Moshae is recovering and in good spirits. Reminder from Governor Perrin Shi. You may see unusual visitors on Aya in the days ahead. Don't be alarmed. They're here as guests. Remain vigilant. Report suspicious activity to Aya security, but do not attempt to confront or restrain anyone yourself. Resistance recruitment surges. Recent victories on Vold have spurred renewed public interest in joining the Resistance. Volunteer sign-ups increased 500% over last year. Efra Tarshev encourages everyone, regardless of age, talents, or expertise, to submit a Resistance recruitment screening. Scourge strike on southern Havarl. Archaeologists working at a dig site on Havarl's unsettled southern continent were forced to abandon their camp when a freak tendril of Scourge energy pierced the atmosphere above their location. No injuries were reported, but the team leader stated the group lost years of research in the event. Oh, we got that back, though. Cargo ship and transport... Kadara, port travel advisory. Cargo ship and transport vessel crews are reminded that Kadara port remains a high-risk travel zone. No official business has been sanctioned with the deserters, and contact with the Milky Way immigrants living on Kadara is strongly discouraged. Wanted engineer. Looking for a level 7 starship engineer. Experience repairing and maintaining Varsted Jev thrusters is required. Will work for extended travel periods lasting up to 6 weeks or more. Basic zero-gravity combat training preferred, but can be learned on the job. Meal prep skills and an engaging conversation style a plus. Must be clean. Submit applications to Captain Samir, something. Samjar. Oh, It's to scan. There's something to scan. Ow! Angaran Muriel. This is a painted wall Muriel created by Angaran artists. Neat. Team of artists from each of our homeworlds, Aya, Vold, and Havarl, work together to create this Muriel. It depicts the centuries of hardship we endured as a result of the Scourge, but also the reunion of our people to build a strong, resilient society. Speaking of which, I think we dealt with the deserters. Well, we haven't finished dealing with the deserters yet. We still have to talk to the leader. Axel, I think is his name. Figured I'd let the conversation end and take a quick peek around at the scanner, make sure I didn't miss anything. Ooh, it's gonna get busy up here. I can already see this.
This is my first visit to Aya. It's more beautiful than I ever imagined.
Thank you. I work hard.
So it is like Sir Cash. There's just like this one little garden spot, and then the rest of the world is volcanic and just fucked up. We're not Sir Cash. It might be Sir Cash. I'm trying to remember what the Solarian main base was called that you get the Krogan female from. Alright. Fast travel place unlocked for the market. Where does this door lead? Governor's office. Okay. Well, that door's locked apparently. For now.
About politics. And I know a little bit about physics. Perhaps they'll let me design a starship. You should ask.
He didn't get the
I'll always be
sarcasm there.
revising now that you're here.
What is that supposed to mean? Are you afraid of me, or just in general different laws for
Pathfinder.
aliens and shit?
As you can imagine, your arrival raised concerns from Aya's people.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
It'll take a long time to trust strangers again.
Which is why they want the Nexus to listen to them. We've set up terminals in the city so people can leave messages for your people on the Nexus. I'd appreciate if you take a look and forward their communications to your people.
Yeah, I'm down. Sure, I don't mind. Forward whatever you want. Paran Shi, I think you're the governor?
The Moshai will be waiting for you at the vault.
While I'm here, maybe we can talk?
Of course. I owe you that. When I first escorted you through our city, I wasn't sure it was the right thing, but you proved I was wrong to doubt. No, more than that. You didn't have to save the captives from exaltation. I wonder if you realize what that meant to us.
Well, I mean, I wasn't gonna let them just fucking sit there and get blown the shit up. Your people are pretty population decimated as it is. I think you need all the breeding numbers you can get.
We're in this together. The initiative wants to help.
I want to believe it. You're so different from the Ket. What can I do for you?
You don't even know yet, alright? I mean, we're just the humans. Wait till you start seeing and hanging out with the Krogan and shit. Like, they're fucking crazy. You might not like them as much.
So, what do you do for fun around here?
The Tavatan is a popular spot for recreational activity.
Right, but what do you do? Can't work all the time.
Productivity is the best form of relaxation.
It's also a great way to get stressed out.
You sound like my brothers. All 10 of them.
Oh,
10?
And 8
Jesus.
sisters. They're not allowed to bother me at work.
So that's why you hide here. It's like being the governor.
What's it like being responsible for a whole planet?
I suspect it's like being the Pathfinder. Some days it's a burden. Most of the time, I know I'm where I should be.
How did you become
Fair
governor?
enough.
Do your people elect leaders by popular vote?
If by vote you mean argue loudly until one candidate remains, then yes. I got here because I was willing to endure and fight for the obligations that come with my office.
Honestly, that's kind of a better system.
I sense tension between your government and the resistance. Who's actually in charge?
Well, maybe not a
Ephra
better
likes
system,
giving
but...
orders, right until the actual work of running a city starts. The resistance is good at protecting us from the Ket, but our people need more. I've learned to indulge Ephra's need for control, just often enough to maintain my own.
Yous being a crafty bitch.
10
I can
brothers
respect
and
that.
8 sisters. You have a big family.
I've always thought of it as average. How many siblings do you have?
One.
Just one? My sister, Sarah.
What happened to the others?
Our parents only had 2 children. Underachievers.
That sounds relaxing. When my family gets together, the noise is like standing next to our largest waterfall. My mother says I became governor, so people would have to listen to me.
Is she right?
Always.
I'm not gonna fuck around with that one.
Your people revere the Moshai. What did she do to earn that?
After
Get some
the
more information
scourge,
on her.
our civilization was in ruins. Those who led the rebuilding were thinkers, experts, and inventors. The Moshai is the greatest scientific mind of our generation. She led us to a new age of technological innovation. When the Ket attacked, she studied their technology, learned their tactics.
You owe your survival to her.
We owe her everything, and we'll do anything to protect her.
Alright. Let's talk about your culture.
I have a few questions about your culture.
I'm happy to answer them.
Like Aya.
Aya seems important to the Angara.
Aya is paradise. This world is a gift. We created the Vassals so everyone could enjoy this place, if only for a short time.
The Vassal?
The time of change. Aya's resources are too limited for our entire population to live here. We each earn the privilege of spending a few years on Aya. When our time is up, we leave to make room for someone new. The cycle repeats throughout our lives.
Will you have to leave?
Someday. For now, Aya needs me.
So you lucked out by getting... Well, not lucked out. I mean, you fought for your position, but you're kind of lucky in the sense that you shouldn't have to leave until you can get replaced.
Don't take this the wrong way, but this isn't your only city, right?
Not at all. Vold and Havarl both have several large population centers. Aya has numerous residential areas similar to this.
Are these places open for visitors?
No.
In time, perhaps.
Yeah. No.
I've noticed that you, Ephra, and Jal all speak with different accents.
From
When the
different...
Scourge first struck, there were many Angaran worlds. They were separated for centuries. We developed divergent cultures and dialects. Ephra was born on Vold, and Jal is from Havarl.
What about you?
The Ket left my homeworld in ruins. Those who survived were forced to flee. We found a refuge on Aya. My family helped settle this world.
Wow. Alright, let's talk
I'm
about the
hoping you
big...
can get me on
big
Ephra's
dick.
good side.
If I knew how to do that, my job would be much simpler.
Sometimes it seems like you two don't get along at all. And other times...
He's a brilliant tactician and inspiring leader. We just disagree on what's best for our people. He believes secrecy and isolation keep us safe.
What do you believe?
We can't defeat the Ket alone, and neither can your initiative.
You don't know that. You don't know that at all. Theoretically speaking, if we could jumpstart the Krogan population, we could deal with the fucking Ket. Let's lay that out on the playing field right now. The Krogan, over their time span, have dealt with far scarier than the fucking Ket. We just gotta
Thanks for your
find
time.
them and get them back on our side.
Ishari, Pathfinder.
Like, single-handedly, the Ket would just get fucked by the Krogs. Council meeting notes. Personal meeting notes from Governor Paranshi. V wants to open Southern Valley region to development with goal to provide refugees with permanent homes. K believes we're already at risk of overcrowding and harming local ecosystems. Votes to use land strictly for food production. M proposes compromise solution to construct orbital habitats using Nexus technology. Refugees would rotate between Aya's surface and orbital habitats using lottery system. E disagrees with accepting initiative help, and especially tech. Points out the black hole will make orbital construction projects difficult and may track notice of Ket patrols. Final vote delay to Novoabav. We need a better home for our people. Vold has fallen, Havarl remains unstable, and Aya is too small to support all of us. Is Kadara Port an option? Do we even dare attempt reconciliation? Maybe they're the abandoners or whatever. Havarl's fixed. Well, it's getting fixed. It's fixing itself. In a couple of years, it'll be good. So, you know, that can get changed up a little bit, I think. You know what? I'm going to go back this way and just circle around the way that I was coming so that I don't actually miss it. I mean, it's a small place. I could always double back, but... Alright. That's fast travel. That's not the one I'm looking for. I was thinking that was one of the ones where you can...
It would be wise to speak with me before engaging in trade.
I most certainly will. I'm just gonna see if anybody else wants to talk first. How can you see the stars? Something's coming in from somewhere. Or leaving. Neato. Okay. Now let's check the market out, but first one we gotta deal with.
Ryder.
When trouble comes calling, will you be ready? Buy my armor.
Arbiter Renaud.
I never thought I'd see the Moshai again, least of all thanks to you. Welcome to the marketplace. I am Arbiter Renaud. I enforce correct contact between merchants and customers, resolving any disputes.
Oh, good to know.
As the first outsider to enter the city, you are ignorant of our laws. We should change that.
Goods for the home, tools for the field, supplies for all the...
Definitely want to know your trade laws.
Where I'm from, the biggest trade law is don't cheat. Is it different here?
I suspect we define cheating differently. What is unfair changes based on perspective.
Oh, what kind of
Who decides
punishment
what
and
happens to
judgment and
people
all
who
that?
break the law?
It depends on the grievance. I settle minor offenses right here. More serious ones require a tribunal.
Alright. Tell me
I
everything
don't
you want
want
to
to
know.
cause any trouble.
You want me
How
to
do I
know?
learn your laws?
I'll transmit a full readout. Familiarize yourself with the contents. Personal responsibility is a core foundation of our society. We expect it from everyone.
Understood.
Please visit my colleagues in the Governor's office and the Resistance headquarters. They'll teach you about our culture and what it means to walk freely among us. Your understanding is critical. It would be unfortunate if you accidentally violated our laws.
Alright. In the governor's office. So we basically just got to go back up here and talk to them again. You and me need to have a bit of a conversation again.
Arbiter Renav told me to expect you. I prepared a datapad detailing our laws. Read it fully.
It's defined by the first founders of Aya, this world, and all who live on it agree to abide by the laws, customs, and regulations of a civilized society that has existed for centuries on other worlds. These rules of conduct ensure a voice for each family within our society and gives them certain inviolable rights. Page 1 of just about 6,000. Oh my god. Angarian culture, law, and politics. Practice the political philosophy of horizontal collectivism. All members of a society are valued equally, and every citizen has a voice, but the ultimate goal is for the individuals to promote the best interests of the entire civilization. Angara are expected to set aside personal preferences for the greater whole, and their laws reflect this. Crimes are evaluated and punished according to the pervasiveness of their impact. An unlawful act committed against a single person carries less weight than one affecting everyone in a family. Those whose transgressions in a way that undermines all Angaran society incur the maximum penalty. Leaders of large political collectives like Aya's governor are chosen through democratic elections preceded by contentious public debates. All candidates openly challenge each other and in turn must answer any citizens who believe them unfit for office. Elected officials serve a single term regardless of office. Damn. I think he's in the resistance? Yeah. So I'll just have to... Fuck it. We'll skip the merchants for now. Because I think she might get us a discount. It's possible. So, for the time being, we're going to talk to Vetra and continue our way down to the Resistance HQ, and then eventually we'll work our way back. Citizens' messages to the Nexus. Compiled log of citizens' messages uploaded into the AM Marketplace for the Pathfinder's eyes only. Gotcha. This is not your galaxy. Oh. Subject, thank you. I remember the first time I met the Moshai. It was one of the greatest moments of my life. She has done so much for our people. When the rumors began, she'd been caught by the Ket and worse, killed. I had lost hope for the future. You restored it. I don't care what anyone says. I believe you came to save us. This is not your galaxy. You don't belong here. Anyone who thinks you're different from the Ket is a fool. I see you for what you are, and there are many more like me. If you come in peace and friendship, Pavo, if your hearts are filled with deceit, you will die. That is all you need to know. Pavo, my name is Javeka. My family said I could write to you. I've never met an alien before, but I'd like to meet you. I think we can be friends. Unedited. There's absolutely no reason to edit it. This is all people's personal opinions. And I'm of the type of, I'm of the mindset, if you have a personal opinion, I don't give a fuck if it's against me. I don't care if your personal opinion is I'm a piece of shit. I still respect your right to have that opinion. And voice it. And I am not of the type, I'm not censoring shit. Fuck that. Ket have felt power of the resistance, and they know their end is coming. Our victories on Volder are only the beginning of what we can achieve, but we can't defeat the enemy without your help. If you're tired of living in fear and you believe we were meant for something greater than slavery, if you're willing to stand up and fight, you'll find a family in the resistance. We'll train you to strike back at the Ket and reclaim what's ours. The resistance defends the future of all Angara. Join us. Vetra, how's it going?
Who knew saving a respected member of Angaran society would open so many doors? I've been talking to some of their traders, seeing if we can work things out.
Yeah, be generous.
I know you like looking for the advantage, but we need to earn their trust first. Don't bargain too hard.
Yeah.
You're the boss.
Thank you.
Ryder.
I know you can make us a lot of good deals and shit like that, but for the time being, just kind of ease up on them a little bit. Falon.
Vestaran? I was there when you landed. Watched you get escorted through the city.
Huh.
Bet that was a sight.
You were an unexpected outsider. Not really a laughing matter.
Sorry. This is
I've never
cool
seen
fruit,
fruit
though.
like this before. What are these?
Paripo. Sweet with a little bite. Sometimes if I'm lucky, I have a few Kiloa or Elmok.
Is fruit scarce here?
In this form, yes. Very expensive. If you buy a Paripo from me, it means you have something to celebrate. It's a luxury, meant to be shared with friends and family.
I'll get moving.
I think we'll be back for that at some point in time.
Something I can do for you?
That's all for now.
I'll get moving.
Yep, we'll hold off on this for now, on the merchants. I don't want to go fucking bankrupt. 3 minutes, well, a little more than 3 minutes, but you know what I mean. 5 minutes into getting in there. Sorry, I'll get out of your way. Seriously? Like walking around like she's gonna go sit somewhere and then she just fucking creeps on me.
Exaltation is just another word for how the Kett kill us.
That's a little bit more...
If we've been killing for them without realizing it?
I saw a Kett up close when they attacked. It was nothing like our people.
All Kett aren't alike, but they do... I don't know. I mean, they don't really want to confuse you. But the Kett aren't all alike.
I've seen different types of Kett. They could be exalting multiple species.
Anything they transform is an abomination. We have to destroy the creatures.
Thank you for that. Insight, Pathfinder. The issue facing us is complex. Come, my friends. Deliberate with me.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess that's kind of the best we could have expected out of that conversation. Gonna check down here before I double back. Oh, it goes lower, neato. The Taviton. More messages. Don't... Oh. Holy shit. Let there be unity. Before the Scourge and Garrow were one people, it took centuries after that disaster to find each other again. By then, we'd been divided too long. That's how the Kett were able to conquer us. The war forced us back together, but now you've upset the balance. Some don't trust you. Others want you to save us. Divisions are forming. If you're really here to help, keep our people united. Pavoa and Ishre, to you all. Writing this in my final days, I've lived a long life that now comes to its natural end. I've known great loss and pain, but also joy and hope. I think we have that in common. My fate is to leave at a turning point in history. Part of me is angry I won't see what happens next, but I've made my peace. Whatever becomes of your people, mine and the Kett will reverberate into the lives of many great-grandchildren, and that gives me strange comfort. I know there's more to this life than war and hardship, and I've seen enough to know your people understand that too. Be well, take care of each other, change life for the better, goodbye. We wish you peace and good fortune. Don't be deceived by the posturing of Ephra and his resistance. We are not violent people. We're scientists, inventors, artists, caretakers, and explorers. This is our home, but there is room enough for us all. We told the Kett the same thing, but they didn't listen. We hope you do. No one will read this. This message will never be read by the Pathfinder, much less reach the Nexus. We're so desperate for allies against the Kett that we're willing to make the same mistake with new aliens. This little stunt by the governor won't change anything. We may as well be screaming into the wind. Unedited. Once again, really not that bad. I don't see why I would edit that. People voicing their concerns. Pfft. The last nutrient batch of the Sabaton was really good for them. The Tabaton. Ah, there's Liam. Good times. Resistance needs volunteers. Oh, what the hell? Nutrient paste vats. This is an industrial food processor used for creating and storing Angaran nutrient paste. I am also going to hold off on the day with Liam because it is a marketplace day and I would like to get that other mission done in the event that it gets me a discount. Kett have felt the power of the resistance and they know their end is coming. Yeah, we've already read that one. Rowan Abel.
Welcome to the Taviton.
Rowan
Feel free to order a
Abel.
drink, or if you're hungry, we have nutrient paste. Not as exciting as fresh fruit, but you'll like it.
Let's talk
What's
about
in
the
that
paste.
stuff?
In short, everything. Nearly all the food we grow goes straight into processing. We can feed an entire planet in a single harvest. Even ship some off-world.
Damn, we could use that.
If we used your system, we'd never have a food shortage.
If you want, I can send a few samples to your ship. Your people can study it.
The Nexus would love that.
Consider it done.
Nice.
What does
Tavaton.
Tavaton mean? My translator won't pick it up.
It depends on the context. If it's a person, it means an old friend. If it's a location, like this, it's more a place you could bring someone home to.
What if you need to meet your Tavaton at the Tavaton?
It's not so hard to understand. I'm sure your language has its quirks.
Oh,
don't get me started.
Beyond quirks.
I'd like a drink.
That face.
That's all for now.
I can't
Come
believe
back
I just drank that face. That did you piss in my cup face. Oh, that was gold.
Did he ever contact you? Why the good ones always dense? I hear he had things with the
Oh god, Rin call.
She's just as thick. So, Jar's available. You're hopeless. Where's that shuttle?
I was still listening to their conversation too. I'll save the Drac conversation as well. Get the side missions and all the conversations with the aliens and shit done. Oh?
I was in one piece last
Oh.
time. A little dented, but in one piece.
You hit that wall so hard you had amnesia for 2 weeks.
Damn!
Technically, I was still in one piece.
You hit that wall so hard. Like, brutal. Yeah, no, we'll just keep working our way back. And I mean, realistically, the Quartermaster probably has, like, the best shit. Weaponsmith, materials, armor, and general goods merchant. Repository of history. God damn it, I already know that one's gonna take a while. Let's get it out of the way. Museum exhibit. First contact with the Ket varied among our homeworlds. While the Ket sought to confuse Havara with silence, they murdered the ambassador on Vold. They turned our worlds against each other and took advantage of the confusion and chaos. It's important for us to all learn from this moment in history and present a unified front in the face of adversity. Anything to scan? Nothing. We're currently updating this display to bring you the latest in historical finds. Thank you. Oh, okay. Maybe we'll come back and that'll be updated to our shit, or, you know, stuff to do with the initiative. Fragment is from the wall of the governor's public residence on Vold, which was destroyed by Ket bombardment during the initial invasion. The governor, all staff, and most of her immediate family were all killed in the blast. While Vold stands liberated, this relic will form the cornerstone of a monument to those who gave their lives defending our home.
Oh, you're here. Welcome to my favorite place in the galaxy.
Avela Kiar?
Pathfinder, did you make it to Havara?
I found
did.
this Angaran helmet. Does it mean anything to you?
This is a pre-Dark Age design. Do you see the black marks? The Scourge targeted this pilot's ship. Stars, it's perfectly preserved. I can almost imagine the pilot. He must have been so afraid. I've never seen one of these intact. Do you know how rare this is? I can't even begin to repay you.
Damn. There's nothing, though. Don't
If
worry
it helps
about
you
it.
piece your history together, that's all I need.
It does help. You have no idea how much. You know, Pathfinder, this gets me thinking. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't even know that helmet existed. What if that's not all we're missing? There could be a wealth of history just out of our reach. So, I'm requesting your help again.
Sure, why not?
Just tell me what I need to do.
I've led digs on every Angaran homeworld, but there are places I've missed. Areas only a Pathfinder could go. There could be relics sitting untouched for centuries because no one could reach them. What I ask is this. If you ever find yourself in an area like that, you keep an eye out for artifacts.
I
not
already
hard.
found one. take a look at this.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
This is unfamiliar to me. It does resemble an Angara, but it looks so strange. It's clearly centuries old. Is it an artistic interpretation, or is this what we really look like? Implications. Pathfinder, you may have discovered our earliest artifact yet.
Oh.
Does that win me any points?
I'd say you're getting there.
About the helmet.
You said the helmet was touched by the Scourge. What does that mean?
I forget your people weren't around for that. When the Scourge appeared, it targeted remnant ships, broke down their technology. With the drive cores disabled...
The ships crashed.
But that may not be all. The Scourge leaves a mark on whatever it touches. If it touched this helmet, perhaps the pilot was the target. There may be remnant tech inside the helmet.
Or in the pilot.
Storms. I hadn't even thought of that.
This is quite a place.
It feels like home to me. Sometimes I think I should move in here. But it's got a long way to go. Someday we'll fill it with relics of the past, each one telling a story. And my people will come here to learn. And to remember.
You'll get there.
With enough hard work, yes.
You know, as an Aya resident, it's your duty to show the new guy around.
I see. Is that a human custom?
Oh yeah, a very important one.
Then I'm sure Paran will be happy to give you a tour.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
What's this? Ket exaltation tools. Until recently we knew this was a Ket tool, but didn't understand its purpose. Scholars have recently determined it's used in the exaltation of our people, though it may be difficult to look at. It's important we learn and understand exaltation to protect ourselves and our loved ones. I've not seen that tool before. Oh, this is the knife thing. The Angaran daggers. Dates back nearly 4 centuries to the time just after the Scourge appeared. Faced with a technological dark age, our ancestors learned to fight and hunt with the use of advanced weaponry. Without the use of advanced weaponry. What's this got to say? Why does it keep doing it like straight at the bottom to start? Mother, you wouldn't believe all that's happened since Pathfinder Rider landed on Aya. I'm sure you know all about Moshai's rescue, but I suspect you've only heard the official version. Ephra and his resistance like to claim credit for bringing her home, but I know for a fact they could never accomplished it without the Pathfinder. People fear these new aliens will turn out to be like the Ket. Don't listen to them. I feel in my spirit they've come to help, and you know I'm always right about these things. Wish you could see some of the interesting relics we found on Havarl and elsewhere. I'll bring images next time I visit. Also, I'm not seeing Atu anymore. It was nothing particular that ended things. We're just too different. Don't worry, my work still brings me all the happiness I need. What is that? Archaeologists on Havarl recently discovered what we believe are pieces from the oldest structure as yet found on the planet. These fragments are literally uprooted by mutating vegetation rising from an underground cavern. Though the exact cultural nature of these remains unknown, teams of researchers have recently established a permanent dig site to search for more clues. God damn. So much reading!
Something about it calls to me, like a friend.
Remnant device. While we can't know for certain, theories about this remnant device suggest its function may be to convert rock and sand into nutrient-rich soil. Nelon? How's it going, bro?
Oh, it's you. I watched you land.
Hope you're not calling me it anymore.
You heard that. I apologize. I was ignorant.
It's all good, dude.
What's your job around here?
Aylin and I help Avela with her studies. I specialize in restoration.
So you make relics look new?
New as I can. I'm not a miracle worker, no matter what Avela says. She'll praise Ellen and I to anyone who will listen. Never had a supervisor like that before.
I'll leave you to it.
Ellen.
I've heard so much about you. Is it true you entered a vault on Eos?
I've entered a couple of vaults.
Amazing. I would have liked to see that.
Do you track relics?
Are you a relic hunter like Avela?
Actually, I started as an engineer. The Moshai requested my help cracking encryption on a remnant ship she found. Eventually, that led me to the repository. I've been handling data encryption here ever since.
So you work here?
I take it you help run this place.
Nalan and I are Avela's assistants. It's been strange getting used to that.
Why?
Avela's much younger than the previous curator. She has a lot more energy. Sometimes I have to remind her to take a break. She's too passionate for her own good.
Gotcha.
I'll let you get back to it.
Nothing there. Oh, that looks neat as fuck. Ancient pottery. Pottery fragments is believed to be a ceremonial decoration from the ancient temples of Havarl. PB? I guess there's all types of remnant shit here. Though we don't know much about the Remnant or its creators, we've determined the Remnant were present in Helios long before our people. The Remnant's purpose appears to be the same as the planetary vaults. To transform a world into a thriving, beautiful paradise before the arrival of Pathfinder Rider in Revolution 826. Modern attempts to interact with the Remnant have been unsuccessful, but we've been able to coexist with them peacefully here on Aya. No, that's not what I want. Sorry. On Garen exhibit, although we know little about our pre-Scourge ancestors, evidence points to a grand multi-planet society with sophisticated technology. Many recent discoveries indicate our ancestors even traveled vast distances between systems. Though we have no way of knowing for sure, most scholars theorize our people's early success was due to the use of remnant technology. Just quickly take a look here. So this opens this door to here, and that circles back to here. I might do that just to see if there's anybody else to talk to, and then I'll circle back around and... yeah. I might even, what I'll do, I think, is I'll circle this way, and then come back this way, hit up the Resistance headquarters, talk to the Arbiter, talk in here, work our way over to here, get to the Quartermaster, and then we'll go back this way. Go back this way past Drac and Liam and everybody to the General Goods Merchant. Or fast travel to the General Goods Merchant. I haven't really decided yet. Should talk to PB before we leave, though. I'm sure she's got all types of things. She looks drunk as fuck.
Getting acquainted with our new neighbors?
Sort of. All this stuff. The Angara sure do have a rich culture and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. I knew it!
You're sauced, aren't you? What's your poison?
I visited that cafe the Angara consider a bar. Asked for their hardest stuff. It was weird, which I like, but had almost no... punch. Lightweight. Whoa.
Steady now.
That stuff must have a slow absorption rate. Whoops.
Yeah.
Writer. It's just... this museum reminds me of being on Haitiana during my indentured service as a student.
My
they even have a whole
service?
section on the Remnant. I didn't come to Andromeda to follow in someone else's footsteps.
Well, the Angara definitely have questions.
Don't worry, PB. The Angara barely have a foothold. Sure, they live among the ruins, but they haven't seen what we've already seen.
You might have a point there. Bet nobody here has ever outrun an ancient vault purification field, huh?
Nope.
Or spat in that Archon's ugly mug and lived to talk about it? That was nice work, by the way.
Thank you.
You're right. Not sure why, but ever since I packed up my apartment on the Nexus, something's crawled under my skin. But whatever it is, I promise, I'll get over it lickety-split.
That's good, but don't sweat it.
You're fine, PB. We all need to cut loose once in a while.
You're very understanding and attractive. Nice combination. Think I'll stay in your operation a little while longer.
Well, that's fucking cool. Remnant data core. Yeah, PB's awesome. Oh, I saw a flashy thing. I thought that maybe, just maybe, I'd come across something that I needed, but nope. Where am I going now? I'll go this way first.
Productions are down. Now they're slaughtering outposts.
They're scared. Overcompensating.
Things got worse when Ephra sent the new aliens to help our forces on Vold.
Correlation doesn't imply causality.
Ugh, I hate it when you say that.
Then prove me wrong. Gather more data.
I always do.
I get why they're like not trusting. I mean, seriously, you open your arms and somebody stabs you in the fucking throat. Not a good way to start your fucking your civilization back off.
Heard you were coming. I prepared a data pad on our laws regarding war. Learn them.
War, alright. Though we face an enemy that will not stop until our entire civilization ceases to exist, it's important we not abandon the principles of basic morality. The Ket must be defeated, but not at any cost. It won't matter if our future generations can live without fear of death or enslavement if that freedom was achieved through genocide or other barbaric crimes. Page 1 of 241. Not bad. Nope, not that one. Angara. Military doctrine. Ket conquest of the Angara several decades ago has left their military forces virtually extinct. The few warships and ground forces to survive the initial attacks were lost through attrition to planetary defense. In place of an organized military, the Angara must now rely on the resistance. Angaran leaders composed articles of war and submitted them as laws to be followed by these volunteer soldiers. The rules of engagement reflect a mindset prioritizing preservation of Angaran life and culture over vengeance on the Ket. A resistance soldier confronted by a Ket base filled with Angaran slaves, cultural artifacts, and Ket guards is expected to rescue slaves and reclaim artifacts first. Any Ket would then be destroyed with expediency and minimal cruelty, not to spare the Ket but to uphold the integrity of Angaran civilization. I like that. I can respect that. It's not the most, like, reasonable situation. Like, some sacrifices need to be made in war times. Not through, like, personal freedoms, but you need to be willing to make the hard choices. You need to be able to send people to their death. You need to be able to order them to their death, fully knowing they're not coming back, but also knowing that if they don't do what they need to do, things will be worse. Worse for everybody. Sacrifices of the few to save the many. Not just their life, but their way of life. So that's the Resistance headquarters. Let's go talk to this merchant first.
Good to see you.
Cora!
Wish I could join in down there. I could use a workout.
Crazy bitch.
Getting lots of stairs. Reminds me of being on Thessia for Asari commando training. We're the aliens.
Yeah, we represent humanity,
For
though.
some Angara, we're the only humans they'll ever see. That's huge.
Whatever happens, we'll make a better show than the Ket.
Again. Get him!
Ephra's letting me record a few of these training sessions. Just a few. But the Angara have some smart tactics. Now I get how they've held out against the Ket.
Get him! Get him! You'd be dead. Quartermaster Estal.
Pathfinder, Ephra cleared you to purchase weapons over my objections.
It's okay.
Hey, selling an alien weapons would make me nervous too.
I don't do this for Ephra. I respect the Moshai.
Gotcha. The Ushor. Garen pistol with incredible punch. Alright. How does that compare to the Carnifex? Just rapes its shit. Like, absolutely rapes its shit. Sorry, guys. Not buying your crappy shit, if that's the case. An Ishray would be kind of cool, but I've already got one. Vanquisher. And then Garen Firon. That I'm tempted to grab that for now. I'm okay with paying 1,200 for that. Recon scope, barrel. Not really using them right now. Not gonna spend money on something I'm not using. Tactical scope, pistol heavy melee. I'm okay with that actually. Minus 5% accuracy for 21% more melee damage. I'll check that in a minute. Actually, I'll just check it now. Not that interested. Ooh, yes. I kind of want both, actually. I think I still had, like, I got a tactical scope now. Then a recon scope. Can't afford weight on a fucking sniper rifle. It's just too hard on the budget. Armor, nothing. Consumables, nothing, nothing, nothing. Nothing. That's fine. You're a quartermaster, you're supposed to just have weapons. We got some good mods, so that worked out. So I'll head in here.
No entering the med center until you're clean.
How do I decontaminate?
Ion console. Touch the start pad, it does the rest.
Oh.
Sam, is this thing safe?
Yes. The slight ringing in your ears, there's nothing to worry about.
Very reassuring.
Yeah, very, very, very. So here's the infirmary. This place is kind of layered a little bit weird. How's it going, Ulvek?
I assume you're the human everyone's buzzing about. If
Nope,
you're looking
different
for
one.
treatment, I'm afraid I don't know enough about human physiology to be much help. Unless you can make use of the ion beds.
What does an ion bed do?
Is there something special about the beds here?
They're filled with a negatively charged ion gel.
Huh.
The gel works with our natural electricity to speed recovery.
Oh, that doesn't help us at all.
Think it'd work on other species?
Without bioelectricity, it would be of small benefit, but it might reduce pain.
Huh.
So you guys are electrically charged?
Our bodies produce a store of electricity that we can dispel in a surge of energy. We use it for short-range communication, healing, even combat. I admit, I was surprised to learn your kind doesn't have that ability.
Some of us are biotic. It's similar. Kinda.
I would be interested to study biotics.
I can show
if
you.
Joel takes a hit on my watch, my doctor needs to know how to treat him. Can
true.
you point me to resources she can use to learn your methods?
So you're considering all possibilities. Jarl is in good hands. I have medical journals on treating Angaran injuries and preventing complications. You're welcome to upload them to your ship's doctor for study.
Definitely would like to.
I'll get moving.
Ishari.
Why is it cut off right now? I've never had it cut off like that before. Holy fuck, 13 points, nice. Spend that later. We're not in combat right now, I don't really need the points to be spent on anything. Plus, there's a chance we may level again before we leave. Chance. Alright, well. Doesn't look like there's a data pad or anything here, so I guess he just uploaded the data directly to my ship. Back to the head queue. And I imagine this is probably going to be Ephra's room. Ooh. Right? What the shit? Ephra's command consoles. This command console belongs to Ephra de Tershav, leader of the Angaran resistance. Raske.
Routine Vayon to replace them? No, 6-9 is too unstable. They'll be out of food in 2 days. Out of ammo in 3. They have to fall back.
Sounds like you've got trouble.
Too many kit, not enough resistance. Have a team that's been in the field for 6 months without resupply.
Holy shit!
They won't come in. Say they're close to taking down a kit outpost, but I don't know.
Trust your people. I mean, if they've got it locked down, they've got it locked down. Sending backup is just going to alert the Ket to what's going on.
Give your team a chance to pull it off.
We fought best when the odds are against us. Maybe you're right. This is the hardest part of my job. Thank you for the advice, Pathfinder.
Communications terminal. Recruitment efforts at Kadara Port. Things are as bad as we thought. The deserters don't care about anyone but themselves. Recruitment efforts have found zero traction. Ironically, we've had better luck gaining support from the new aliens. A small group pledged to support the resistance and alert us to future Ket activities on Kadara. Seems unlikely the enemy would give up on the planet so easily, but maybe the presence of these new aliens has confused them. Regardless, I recommend we abandon recruitment efforts and instead focus on infiltration of the local population using deep cover agents. I'll submit a list of candidates in my next report. Casualty report on Vold. Severe whiteout conditions have made casualty confirmations difficult. Expect these numbers to be adjusted in the next update. Hopefully they'll be lower. Ket ambushed a night patrol in Lundar and Crevasse. 3 dead, 2 wounded, 1 missing. Squad missing outside Techix, presumed captured, 4 missing. Sniper caught in an avalanche on southern slope, presumed dead, 1 missing. Shuttle suffered mechanical failure, made hard landing on Steen Ridge, 2 wounded. Argument in the barracks got out of hand, 1 wounded, mostly in his pride. People are getting nervous. Commander de Tashav. No one questions your thinking. We all understand that the circumstances we're facing with are unprecedented. However, you should know that these people are talking in the barracks about how these new Nexus aliens, setting aside how they look, smell, and behave, how can we be expected to trust these things with access to our most secure world? On behalf of my unit, we submit that these so-called Pathfinder crew shouldn't be permitted to roam the city without an escort. We're keeping close watch on them. Don't worry, we're not letting them see us, but it would be easier if we could assign a guard to each visitor whenever they're on Aya. We hope you'll consider this option. How's it going, sir?
I expect you to take good care of Jarl out there.
Oh, I will.
I will. I'm sure he'll return the favor.
Don't worry about him. You saved the Moshai. That earned his loyalty. Still wrapping my head around what you found at the Ket facility. That exultation.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
It must be hard for you, realizing what the Ket soldiers are.
Doesn't change what we have to do. It's war.
I like this guy for that.
What do you need?
I like that. I respect that. What do you know about them?
You've been fighting Ket a long time. Any advice?
Your war's different from ours.
It's still a war, and we're not prepared for it.
Wouldn't matter if you were. The Ket aren't a conventional enemy.
What about their tactics?
Do the Ket have a favorite strategy? Something we can exploit?
They switch tactics constantly, almost capricious about it. Makes them unpredictable.
They must have some weakness.
They're vulnerable to brute force. That's enough.
We got Krogan.
The Kett aren't mindless monsters. They must care about something.
Slaves, resources, power. Same as any conqueror.
You didn't see the exaltation process. They treat it like religion.
They convert us against our will. That's not religion, it's genocide.
Yeah.
Every culture has its purpose.
It's funny how often those two cross.
To take whatever they want.
Do you know where they come from?
Any idea where they came from? A home world somewhere?
Each of our colonies heard a different story. I doubt any were true. They came from far away. That's all we know.
Ever tried following a Kett ship to see where it goes?
Of course we did. Wherever home is, they don't visit.
I imagine you'd basically just have to, like, shadow the Archon to find that type of shit.
There's no official Angaran military? Just the Resistance?
Lost our fleets and armies decades ago. Kett mostly. The rest fell to internal strife. We kept fighting, but our civilians were disorganized. Poorly supplied. Leaderless. Decades of aimless defiance got us nowhere. I had to make the Resistance real.
We got a lot of shit to talk about.
Loosely, we operate in cells. Independent strike teams have better odds.
It's true.
If the Kett capture a cell, it doesn't compromise the rest.
They can't interrogate and get information because they don't know.
I've seen armed people in uniform. They're not Resistance?
Aya police. Purely ornamental. Gives us the appearance of civilization.
You don't think they're necessary?
If things go bad, the Resistance will handle it.
That's up to the governor, isn't it?
Yeah.
How did you wind up in charge?
Nothing to lose. My family was rounded up into a Kett slave camp. Last contact I had with any of them was 10 years ago.
They could still be alive.
Yeah, but they could also
figure you for an optimist.
If they're alive, they're Kett.
What success have you had against the Kett?
Enemy casualties are up 600% in 3 years. But that's just a number. Every time we destroy a facility, take out a warship, we give our people hope.
And you're not fighting alone anymore.
We'll see.
See, he seems like he's coming around, though. I can get behind that a little bit.
You're not getting my personnel file.
I'd just like to know who I'm working with.
You want to know what it's like being me? I wake up every morning to fight a war. I send people to kill and die. If I'm lucky, there are more dead Kett than Resistance when I go to sleep.
That's a hell of a burden.
Enough personal discussion.
Gotcha. What do you think about our shit?
I hope the initiative is making a good impression.
The initiative? Sounds so unthreatening. Like a city planner meeting.
That's kind of what it's meant to be.
City planners don't walk around in battle armor with rifles on their shoulder.
Depends on the city. My point is, we traveled through dark space to build something here.
That's what invaders always say. At first.
We're not invaders.
Of course.
What do you think of your governor?
She governs Aya, not the Resistance.
Way to avoid the question. Is there history between you?
I can always count on Paran to offer a spirited argument.
You respect her?
She holds her own. Not many do.
I'll let you get back to it.
Good.
You're a stuck-up dick, but, we can be accomplices. We ain't gonna be friends, but we can be accomplices in this war. You're also a competent leader in terms of military prowess, so I'll give you that one as well.
Ryder, you are the subject of a detailed scan by an Angara standing nearby.
Maybe I should introduce myself.
Where is he? Donfrey? Hi.
Hello there. I'm working.
Yeah, got that.
You scanned me pretty hard. That wasn't your way of saying welcome, stranger?
I wanted to be discreet.
Noted. What's your interest in me?
Well, I mean,
You're an
other than the
alien
fact
on
we're
my
aliens.
homeworld. Why wouldn't I be interested?
It's true.
You could have asked.
Fine. Will you submit to a full spectrum analysis of your biology?
First, what do you hope to
Are you
find?
looking for something specific?
Or you
We
just...
share many external similarities. I want to learn if that holds true internally.
And who are you?
You haven't even told me your name.
Danfra, biological researcher. This is my home.
Go for it.
I can't fault you for being curious. Scan away.
I didn't think you'd comply.
Why?
I'm full of surprises.
That you are. When we face extinction, family is our final comfort. Do you understand that?
I came to this galaxy with my family. I lost my father on the day I arrived.
But you still carry on his legacy. He knew that, in the end. Family is everything. Not only the one we have now, but the ones that follow us. What will your family look like in 5 generations? 10?
Not that many. We don't breed like that.
You're worried there'll be more of us than you.
I have 23 grandchildren. I want to know what their grandchildren will inherit.
Christ.
Goodbye, Pathfinder.
23 grand. You don't have to worry. Well, maybe the Krogan, but you don't have to worry about us.
Questions? Be quick.
What else did your scan reveal about me?
You're strong, tough. But much of Helios is inhospitable to human biology. You won't have it easy.
Never have. How do humans stack up against your people and the Ket?
You lack biological advantages, but your technology may offset that.
Yeah, we's a little clever.
Did you scan me on your own? Or did someone put you up to it? Paran? Ephra?
I'm a scientist. I want to understand anything outside my knowledge and experience.
You and the Solarians are going to get along great.
Of course not. Angara share knowledge. It's how we survive.
It can't have been easy, holding out by yourselves against the Ket.
Before them, it was the Scourge. Our entire civilization was almost wiped out. Centuries of rebuilding.
It says a lot that you've made it this far.
We'll go much further.
How do you stay busy when you're not scanning strangers from another galaxy?
I research and develop organic tactical equalizers.
Which is
scary.
Drugs?
To those who threaten Aya.
Like adrenal stimulants or some shit?
Yes. Go.
Alright. Last terminal thing here. Resistance messages to the Nexus. Join our fight. You've proved that you can fight the Ket on Vold. The Resistance doesn't impress easily. Stand with us. Together we will take this war to the enemy's home. We'll make them feel terror. We'll show them despair. We will break the Ket, and when that's done, we'll share the rewards of victory. Are you at war with each other? We've seen members of your species act with vengeance, or violence, greed, and selfishness. We found evidence of your people attacking and stealing from one another. Why do you hurt each other when only the Ket stand to gain? If our people are slow to trust you, it's because you can't understand... It's because we can't understand why some of you seem determined to hurt others. Even the Ket stands united in their cause. Why don't you? We have much to learn. I've spent my life wondering what other beings might exist. Your people are nothing like what I imagined, and I'm glad for that. I thought I was long past being surprised in my life. My sons and daughters drew pictures of you and asked me all sorts of questions. They want to know everything about you. We hope you feel the same way. There's so much we can teach each other. I believe in our future. Help arrives when you least expect it, and your arrival was unexpected. Too much reading and talking. And your arrival was unexpected. You came to Aya wounded and in need, and we didn't welcome you. You went to other worlds and helped our people overcome terrible challenges with no promise of reward or friendship. You wouldn't do that if there wasn't goodness at your core. You want to understand and be understood. This is the start of a great alliance. Unedited. Collect the messages from the docks terminal. Alright, double back this way now. The Tavatad. Once again, I will be saving that for a little bit. Those are going to be like the last things I do here kind of deal before I take the shuttle to the Ark. Okay. Whatever.
Your credits are as good as anyone else's. Don't start any trouble and we're fine.
I'll behave.
I'll be the poster child for no trouble.
Whatever that means, it'll do.
Decryption keys, EZO, platinum. 1 platinum. Seems legit. Cadmium, fluoride, iridium, lithium, nickel, uranium. Remnant fighter model. Take that. Graphite, iron, cat, magnesium, rendable, scalicon, soft chitin, Tavarov plant. It's probably dried and prepared, is given to Angaran children as a snack. Tavarov plant. Turn the plant to sous vide on the Tempest. I was expecting that plant to be a little more expensive when she's all, it's super rare and hard to find and kind of a pain in the ass to get at and blah blah blah. Can we, like, talk to you? Please? I would like to shop.
New clientele is always welcome here. Have a look. I'm sure you'll find something to your taste.
New armor is always nice.
Prepared? Maybe you've got something I'm looking for.
If I don't today, I will tomorrow.
Ooh. Commando legs, arms, helm, Deadeye armor, headshot, weapon spare, ammo. Huh. Deadeye armor. I'm gonna buy it. It's really not that much. And materials merchant, I imagine you've just got.
They let you pass the gates. Huh.
I'll honor it.
It's an honor, and I understand that. I'll be respectful.
All right. Everyone deserves a chance to prove themselves.
Oh, yes. Ah, never mind. I thought this was all like upgrades for the fucking the Nomad. I was like, oh my god, yes. Max health, combo radiuses, regeneration. Oh, kitty. Just give me 1 second. I gotta let my cat out. Sorry about that, guys. Tried to pick up my headset, but I was already standing on the cord. Alright, so nothing really that we need from you. I've already done the holographic terminals. That's not what I wanted. I wanted my map. Alright, so we can collect the last thing, and then just quickly run over there and do that. Then we can cash them in, and then we'll talk to Drac, and then we'll talk to Liam and do his little side mission thing. And then we will start working on going up to the vault. That'll be the next episode, I think, though. This has been a pretty long one already. Subject, why are you here? What impulse drove your people to cross dark space? What have you come here for? Do you expect us to believe you're just explorers who want to live in peace? I think you fled something terrible. I think it might follow you here. Oh, no. No. I mean, sort of fled something terrible, depending on when we actually left compared to the regular Mass Effect timeline, but it's dead. We killed it. Or converted it, or something. Which one of your species actually controls this so-called initiative? Are you even different species, or just genetic constructs customized to fill different roles? Why do you all walk on 2 legs like us? Is it so we'd accept you? What did you look like before you crossed dark space? Keep off of Varl. When I heard you were granted permission to land on Havarl, I filed a complaint with Governor Shi. That world is one of our most sacred places, and it's not for outsiders. Even the Ket keep their distance because they know we'll fight to the death to protect it. Anyone who defiles Havara will face consequences. Yeah, good luck with that one. Share your gifts. You built ships to travel across dark space. Show us how to make them and let us retrace your path. There are no Ket where you came from. We have a generation facing extinction, but you could help us go where the enemy won't follow. We've suffered enough. Give us hope for a better life. That wouldn't be the most terrible idea to ship some of the Angaran back off to the Milky Way with a big fucking notice that says, hey, this is from the Andromeda galaxy, hook them up. There we go. Yeah, that one went unedited as well. That one was probably like the most hate-filled one, but once again, it wasn't like... Fuck it. It's just opinions. I don't care. Kind of mixed results in that bag, but at the same... Most of it was still pretty positive. Most of it was like, yeah, you guys, you're alright. If you continue to be alright, we'll be alright. Drac, how's it going, man?
I opened a lot of doors around here. Most Angara still keep their distance, though.
You definitely stick out.
You are a bit of an eyesore.
Speak for yourself. When I saw my first human, I couldn't understand how you keep your blood inside. Skin that thin.
How's it going, man? Other things you want to talk about? No? God damn it. I love his conversations, though.
Good to be back here. Ready to hit those scans?
What am I looking for?
Moran called out supplies that may have useful properties for our tech. Just need to get Sam's eye on them.
Okay. Scan the hostile vendor's goods. Let's just tag that quest.
Increase your odds of survival. Wear armor.
Can I talk to him first and ask him?
To aliens.
Okay.
Not today, Nexus.
Liam?
God damn it.
What's going on?
Nothing to worry about. Just come grab a table with me. Pathfinder, you're good here. We'll worry about the data another time.
Liam, what's going on?
I, figured we should head up somewhere nice and open. You were being cased.
Because of the scans.
Are you getting me in trouble? What was this about?
We're not in trouble exactly, but I don't blame them for being angry. I wanted to get data that would help yields at our outposts. Moran told me what to scan, but I called it off. I still owe her, but it's better than pissing off some gouging hardliner. Sorry I didn't clue you in. It's a security thing. Food is security.
Kinda does sound like stealing secrets.
Was this an attempt to copy their methods? Steal secrets?
We're not competing companies. It's about learning to live here. Remember my Tempest freakout? I tried proper channels. Got blocked by the Angara and the Nexus. There's only so much Jar can tell us, so I did what we do back in crisis response. Bend the rules.
Please don't blindside me again.
Liam, I deserve better than having this sprung on me mid-market.
You're right, of course, you're right. And the Angara are right too.
I'm still like, I want to get the scans.
Showed up out of the blue were the Ket, the ultimate users. I don't want us getting lumped in with them, and I really, really don't want to ruin the market.
It's true.
Street food and shooting the shit with you feels normal. About time something did.
Let's go.
Let's not push our luck. We'll save the market for another day.
Good idea, Pathfinder. We've enough trouble. Probably more coming.
Damn. Imagine that's gonna go into like a continuation. No. Oh, what? Oh, I thought that was... Okay, never mind. Someone wants to talk to me on Vold. On hold, on hold, on hold. Missing arcs. On hold. Find worlds to evaluate. Alright, well I think that actually means that now the only thing we can really do here, possibly have another conversation.
That care facility. Half the Angara are thankful, half are even more suspicious.
Let's try not to make it worse.
Don't worry about me. They're busy glaring at Cora for some reason.
Because she's kind of a stuck-up bitch.
Hey, Ryder. This place is brilliant. There's a lot we can learn from the Angara.
Good times. Map meal. That does look kind of like we have checked out pretty much everything now. The only thing we really need to do at this point is go back to the shuttle to take to Aya's vault, and we will be doing that in the next episode. So while I run over there, I may as well do my outro. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode in the series so far. I've definitely enjoyed playing it. If you've enjoyed it, leave me a like, leave me a comment, your thoughts, your critiques, your criticisms, what kind of games you'd like to see featured on the channel after I'm done with this one. Wait. After I'm done with this one. No, we've already read that one. And how you found my channel in the first place. Leave a sub if you haven't already. Leave a follow if you're watching on the PlayStation. And as always, hit that share button to help spread the word of Kush Coffee and Games. Grow up our little community as a whole. Thanks for watching. And peace out, guys. I will see you very shortly in the next episode where we take a trip over to Aya's vault.